Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early to mid-April 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the Piscean collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guides. What do we got for the Piscean people out there? So yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going here. Let's get this first card out for Pisces, please. And while we do, I would just like to let everybody know it is my birthday weekend, right? So although I'm part of the Pisces collective, I'm a Pisces rising, it's my birthday. I just want to let everybody know. Not making a huge deal. So we do have the Helping Hands card. I like this. I always like when this card shows up in the front end of a reading because it is extremely spiritually tapped in. It's a beautiful vibe. Now, before we fully dive into that and peel back the layers, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the April subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a little look here at this card. So we see this woman, it looks like she's taken a nap or a snooze. She is surrounded by the hands. So we do have this beautiful, dreamy, imaginative energy. Spirit could be asking you to watch out for your rest, relaxation. Make sure you're getting proper rest. So hopefully you're not having insomnia. But notice the hands around this woman. This to me is a big card of spiritual protection and guidance. So maybe that's something a lot of you need to hear. Like, listen, you might not see it, you might not always feel it, but you have that spirit team on your side, guides, angels, whatever you want to call them. It's beautiful. Now, literally, when this card shows up, it could be someone asking you for help in like a literal manner. If not, maybe you need help with something, and that's okay. We're all human. We all need help from time to time. But we're just going to put that card there. We're going to get into tarot now. I always say that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But let's get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff flowing. My guides, talk to me about Pisces. So, last week's reading was pretty nice. It was titled A Surprising Option. So a lot of you could have a lot of options opening up. Remember, the energies could bleed over from recent weeks. So I was getting that vibe big time that regardless of what you've been going through, there could be a lot more options available to you than you think. And it does seem like in recent weeks, there's been a lot of good energy for the Pisceans, and I like to see that. So let's hope to keep it going. Let's get you 3. And I always like to remind you that, you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Because we could be seeing your energy or somebody else's. Let's get these 3 cards out here. What do we got for Pisces this week, my guys? Okay, we're starting okay, my friends. We got the 6 of Wands in position number 1. One of my favorite cards in the whole entire tarot deck. Starting us off here. Beautiful. Let's keep it moving though, right? We still have a lot of cards to go. As I always say, every card has a little bit of a double edge to them. Okay, Ace of Swords. So we have the fire-air combination happening, which, you know, that's a common one, but I always like to keep an eye when we have fire-air mixtures. Let's get one more. What do we got for Pisces, please? Okay. Hey, we got our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups without a beard, showing up on the back end. So we have an interesting elemental mix this week, my friends. We'll talk about it. You also have a bonus that popped out with the King. We got the 6 of Cups. So far, there is nothing that is really raising our eyebrows here. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first glance, when I look at this, yes, we have an abundance of water energy on the back end, the emotion, but it's pretty evenly distributed. We have the fire, we have the air, we have the water. So when I see it in this realm, these 2 are combustible. This energy could like cause a spark of some sort, but the water cools it right off. So a lot of you could be like putting out proverbial fires in this time or solving problems, solving issues. I'm already getting that intuitively, which is nice. But position number 1, we have the 6 of Wands. And I feel like I need to say it again, Pisces. Now could be a very good time for you to like knock stuff off your list. Like if you have accomplishments or tasks, or you need to do this, you need to do that. This spread has already given me that feeling now is a good time to work towards things. But the Six of Wands, it's a card of victory. It's a card of triumph, overcoming. So all that beautiful energy I was talking about from recent weeks is showing up here with this. This is public notoriety. It's recognition for the hard work you've done. It is action and movement as well. So this is a beautiful way to start off every reading. Now, here's the rough side of this card. Sometimes it could be a person in our life that is a little egotistical, a little full of themselves, right? So depending on the clarifier, it could be somebody that is like puffed up with hot air. We're not going to go that route just yet. But I like to think of it as a very good card, especially next to the card that's sitting right next to it. We have the Ace of Swords. Now, all aces are opportunities. This is the sword of truth, though. So there's a lot of little like sub messages that we could pull from the Ace of Swords. When the Ace of Swords shows up in a reading, there could be certain things that you were trying to trim out of your life or cut out of your life. Could be behaviors, could be individuals. The sword of truth is very straightforward, honest, no nonsense. There's an air of seriousness to this card as well. So there could be certain situations or issues you're taking very seriously. No joking, no games, which is an interesting energy because usually Pisceans are, softer individuals, nicer individuals, kinder. When the sword of truth comes out, though, that switch could get turned. So there could be certain things that you were taking like very much by the book, or this is mental clarity. You could be seeing things very clearly. It's a good opportunity as well. When we have the Ace of Swords, like this could be a very good opportunity. See, the cards are starting to like stick together now. There we go. Okay, now as we press forward through the reading, on the back end, we got our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups, without a beard, chilling right there on the end. Now, when he shows up in a reading, it could represent any water sign. All kings in tarot represent control of their respective suit. The King of Cups is control of one's emotions. This is a big sign of love, of romance. When we see the King of Cups, it could represent very deep emotional feelings. So it's going to be super important to clarify this, okay? Whatever it might be, you might be feeling things more deeper than you usually do, or this could just be you feeling romantic or someone with deep emotional romantic feelings towards you with this King of Cups. It's artistic, it's creative, all that beautiful water sign energy. But his energy in reverse, I just need to mention it, it could be somebody that's a little out of whack. I'll just put it like that. So let's just get him up there. Now you do also have a bonus, which is another little footnote to the reading. We have the Six of Cups. This is a card of memories. It's a card of the past. So you might be doing a lot of reminiscing. This could represent a person or a soulmate that you have a very deep, long history with when we see it. So we'll see how this all plays out. This could just be highlighting memories. You might be doing a lot of that reminiscing, or hopefully not repeating certain cycles. But with all that being said, let's dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Pisceans. What do we got, my gods? Talk to me. What's up with Pisces, please? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Six of Wands. I have a lot of stuff happening here. And if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Pisces, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay. Six of Wands, please. Why is it here? Why is that Six of Wands here? Thank you. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So this does tell me that something good is coming in hot, coming in fast. I would say like now would be, usually people would see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and say like, oh no, this is someone with no patience, or it could be money issues or bad swings of karma. It is not giving me that feeling whatsoever intuitively. To me, this does feel like something that's coming much sooner than later. Okay, so we're talking once again, triumphs, victories, wins. Now, the way the rest of this plays out, are you going to be able to handle those properly? Who knows? You know, you would know better than I. But the Seven of Pentacles is something that you don't have to wait for. This is something that's coming in, and it's coming in hot. Could this be due to your own hard work and diligence and all that? If there's something you've been really wanting in whatever area of life, whether it is romance, whether it is work, there could be ties to both of those things here. It could be coming in hot. So like I'm getting this nice, it's kind of like a rushed feeling, but not in a bad way. It's like emotional, or not emotional, it's energetic power. It's like we're starting with a bang in this reading. So I would expect lots of good things still continuing for Pisceans. Now, does that mean that there's not going to be issues or problems popping up? Absolutely not. Life always has little challenges for everyone, but I still feel so much good, triumph, victory, overcoming, all these nice things. So, I mean, be ready for it, my friends. Get ready. Let's keep moving over to this Ace of Swords. Whether that's something that's incoming or how things have been recently, but let's see why that Ace of Swords is here. I'm just going to keep moving. What's going on with Pisces? All right, thank you. Yeah, more of this action. More action. We have the Knight of Swords. So more of this rushed action that I was talking about right here in the very beginning. Very interesting that we have two cards that are indicating to me like something coming in super, super hot. And we were getting energy like this for you a few weeks ago. I think the reading was titled Explosive Action Incoming. I'm getting that again. Now, for a portion of you, like I was saying, you might be about your business in this time, like very by the book, like no more Mr. Nice Guy or girl, like I'm doing this by the book. This is what needs to happen. This is what I'm going to do, and that's how it's going to happen. You might have to lay down the law to certain people as well, whether that's setting up boundaries, like saying, no, this is what I'll accept, this is what I won't accept. I'm getting this very stern, serious talking to. Right? Like, so this could be communication. Knights could be communication. Aces can. So this could be some sort of message or talk that is very stern, very serious, like laying down the law. Like, I will accept this. I will not accept this. And that's what it's going to be. Take it or leave it type of energy. So do with that what you will, Pisces. We're going to keep moving over. Interesting. Interesting. It is giving me that take it or leave it type of energy. But once again, it doesn't feel bad. But let's see what's going on with that King of Cups. You might just be in that mode. Like, listen, I know what I'm going to deal with. I know what I'm not. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse underneath this King of Cups. Improvement straight across the board, my friends. Five of Pentacles is usually a card of like somebody feeling a bit lonely, isolated, things like that. But the fact that it's in reverse is something getting better. And we saw it up here in the beginning. We're seeing it here on the back end. A lot of you could have big improvements in your monetary realm and even emotional, right? Because these are both very emotional cards, even though the Five of Pentacles is, you know, it's a Pentacle Earth energy. When we see it, it's somebody that might feel abandoned or out in the cold. In reverse, it's like, all right, no, now I'm starting to warm up. Now things are starting to get better. So for a lot of Pisceans, especially if you're connected to another water sign or even an air sign, things could get a lot better here. Lots of improvement. And I would say on the extreme ends of this spread, there is big improvement. We do have this sternness right here in the middle, but there's a lot of good in this spread. I would say it's one of the better reads this week, Pisces. It really is, because you could be seeing like leaps and gains in different areas of life for sure. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here because we're picking up a lot of energies. Then we'll get you a shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, and interesting mixture of energy all across the board. But we have the 6 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Doesn't feel bad to me this time. It does feel like something good coming in that you're not going to have to wait long for. Like, it's incoming, it's coming in hot, it's coming in quick. Whether it's a triumph, victory, or win, it's beautiful energy. It's energy that you should claim. Now, moving to the center, we have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords. This can be a little harsh and stern, but sometimes you need to be that way in life. Once again, I feel like this could be more opportunities rushing in and coming at you fast. There's a lot of movement in the front end of this spread. There's like things exploding in a positive way. But you might have some sort of stern conversation with somebody where you lay down the law. Like, this is what I expect. This is what I'll put up with. These are my boundaries. This is how it's going to be. Take it or leave it. No games. Like, that's a big vibe I'm picking up here right in the center. So do with that what you will. Now, on the back end, we have the King of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yet again, more improvement. Those victorious winning type of energies of things getting better. So this energy of loneliness and being abandoned and all that is changing. So if you've been going through a tough time emotionally, this is saying that things are going to improve. Maybe you do need to set up boundaries. Maybe you do need to lay down the law with somebody or have that honest, open communication. But overall, this is beautiful energy for the coming week, Pisces. I would claim it. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here, just to put a cherry on top of this reading. Really like it. Okay. Now, yeah, we're not seeing like the Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that, but the energy itself, how it's feeling to me, is feeling good. Let's get you one shadow card. It's in line with what we've been seeing in recent weeks as well. So what's in the shadows for Pisces? Like using the Shadowland Tarot. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, huh? Okay, stubborn energy, set in their ways type of energy. If you're dealing with somebody that is just like refusing to change their ways about something, that could be showing up here with the Four of Pentacles. This could represent an individual in your life that might be a little bit possessive or have jealous tendencies here. But it's also a card of saving, right? Like we could think of literal money. So when I see this Four of Pentacles in the shadows, aside from those other little warning signs, whether it's behaviors or ways of viewing, when I see the Four of Pentacles, it could literally be spirit asking you to save your pentacles. Like, listen, you need to keep your eyes on your money. Watch your spending habits in this time, or save for a rainy day. You know, there is something revolving around monetary assets when we have this Four of Pentacles. So just make sure you're not spending willy-nilly when that shows up. But yeah, it could just represent a very stubborn person that you have a lot of history with showing up as a shadow on your energy. So do with that what you will, my friends. But Pisces, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the April subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the March subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab at the end of the Fire Air readings this weekend. But for April, I'll be running it back and giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. It's a brand new deck and it's a lot of fun to work with. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which ones spoke to you most. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of April, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. And I'll see you next time.